Robvers Figuarts Spider-Man Tobey Maguire versus Toybiz Spider-Man 2 Speed Review. This right here, probably the most feel-good moment in the whole MCU. I love articulation. First things first, check out the texture work. It's raised webbing, always a plus, and great detail on the suit. Head gets a nice swivel. Looks up well enough on a double-jointed neck. Looks down fantastically well. Check out them spider toes. And same's true with the unmasked Tobey Maguire head. He's able to look up pretty decent and look down as well. Or, you know, if you wanted to throw on the Jameson head too, you can do that too. He's got a drop-down ball joint butterfly shoulder. Got a nice range of movement there in the butterfly, and with a little peg underneath, he's able to get a full range of nice, buttery smooth movement. You going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! Swivel there at the bicep, easy two-pose, double-jointed pinless elbows. But does have an exposed, itty-bitty, ball-jointed wrist. Nice double joints at the torso, and a nice side crunch too. So it's great for posing and for dancing. Nice detail here in the back with the spider logo. They've extended it, so when he crunches forward, the logo is continuous. My back. My back. Speaking of which, decent dip back. Pretty solid crunch forward. It's an okay sidekick, kicks his spider butt. And like in previous releases, he's got a movable butt flap right there to cover some of the articulation. You aren't really going to need to worry about this too much. It moves with the leg as you go. But what I didn't notice, and I don't know if this is new, but he's got one at his ankles as well. Now you're going to need to manually move it into place to cover the joint, but it's a nice attention to detail. So a mysterious bite granted you superpowers? I know that feeling. Accessories. He comes with an unmasked Tobey Maguire head. It looks better in person, especially with dynamic lighting, but pretty par for the course for Figuarts paint. The smiling shot is from the end after he got impaled, so I guess that's what he's going for, but it's not the best. He comes with 2 thwip hands, a couple of open wall-crawling hands, 2 pointing meme fingers, 2 grabby claw hands, an unmasked mask, which, you know, taken back from Ned. Hey, nice costume. A couple of brawler fists. Bully Maguire dance hands. That also hold the webbing. Got a super long web here with a hook at the end. You can hold it from either which way. And like with other Figuarts Spider-Man, it's got a little hook at the end. You pop off the hand, you put the hook over the joint, put the hand over the joint, and there you go. Web firing action. Got 2 mid-sized webs and 2 short webs. Aw, man, I just got bit. I don't feel good. I hope I get spider powers. Oh, yeah. Spider-Verse. So freaking cool. Now moving over to the Toybiz Spidey from Spider-Man 2. Now this came out almost 20 years ago. Also raised webs. Nice little head swivel there. Can look all the way up. And a decent look down. So Doc Ock, you want to meet up again in another 20 years? He is able to hold a T-pose, but the joint is too loose to really stay in place at this point. Double jointed elbows. Big old Toybiz butterfly joint. And while he isn't able to crunch super far back, he can cross his arms in the front. He's got an ab crunch and 2 swivels at the torso though, for a massive tilt back, but not a whole lot forward. Like I say, the swivels are able to swivel to get some interesting poses. Dude, Eddie, you got huge! Big old forward kick, big old side kick, kicks his spider butt easily with a toe point. Swivel thigh, swivel boot, back up to the arms, swivel bicep, swivel gauntlet, hop on, meet my horse, Seabiscuit. And probably my favorite part of all the Toybiz figs, individually articulated fingers. So you could get an open palm, you can get thwip hands, thwip thwip. You can get pointing fingers, a closed fist, or like every single person ever has ever done with these, the bird. I will say though, even for an old fig, he still is super wobbly. Bully Maguire, Marvel Dance Off. So side by side, he scales well with Tom Holland's Spidey, is shorter than Marvel Legends, but not so much so from the old Toybiz. I think my biggest gripe is that it's almost too accurate to the movie. It looks like a regular dude in a suit instead of a muscular Spider-Man. Now let's have them side by side. Now texture work on both of them is really solid. Paint, of course, is better on the new one. Nice colors all around. Figuarts is able to hit cleaner lines and cleaner poses with wider hips, but the crossover from the Toybiz is much appreciated. Crawling wise, I gotta give it to the Toybiz, just because the Figuarts is not able to look up as far as the Toybiz. I would have to say the Toybiz is a better action figure, but if you're more concerned about lifelike poses or accuracy to the film, obviously, Figuarts is the way to go. How about I rub some sand in your eye? Sand? I hate sand. What an absolute treat that this figure is. Just the mere fact that 20 years later, still get a chance to review a brand new Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. My Spider-Man. The old Toybiz was one of the defining figures of my childhood. It is easy a 10 out of 10. And the new Figuarts, it's an amazing figure all around, even though it's not Figuarts' best Spider-Man outing. 9 out of 10. More. This is Rob vs. Toys. Subscribe. We'll see you next time.